So I'm down by the River Aire in Leeds, kind of on the eastern side of the main town centre, and this is where the Royal Armouries is to be found, the museum. It's free to get in. I've just parked, I didn't park in here, very expensive multi-story. I just parked on a street, a couple of minutes walk down there where it's free parking for a couple of hours. So this is where they do like jousting and things like that, like demonstrations in the arena there. Nothing going on today with that because it's they just do things like that in the summer, I think. And what there used to be, but I don't think there is anymore, there used to be an area on this corner here which was like for falconry and things like that. They had the big birds of prey and things in there, but I think they've got rid of that now. I haven't seen it anyway for a long time. So yeah, you used to be able to go and look at them there, and they had demonstrations and things there. So I'm not so sure what time this shuts. It's actually currently about 3:20 in the afternoon. Go and have a look. There's alarms and things going off. I don't know what's happening there. There's lots of fancy buildings down here now that they've created, with both accommodation and then restaurants and shops and things for the accommodation in this area. And the dock is just around here where you can get boats towards the train station, for example. So it's free admission to the National Museum of Arms and Armour. So you come through, they give you a welcome at a couple of points. There's obviously lifts on both sides as well, go right up, but then you can go up this big staircase. There's a mirror to show you the displays of all the kind of swords and guns and what have you. And yeah, from there. This is a new thing. There's fence on as well all day. Have demonstrations and talks and things like that, but it looks like 3 o'clock was the last one, so I've kind of missed that. The reason I'm here is I'm just killing a little bit of time, because I just dropped Eve off for a hospital appointment, just to check up, and while she's doing that, I'm just here. And it's not far to go to the hospital from here, so I'm just killing a bit of time, that's all. Romans, Saxons, Vikings and all that, yeah. Castles and sieges. So there's all different levels. There's about 3 or 4 more levels after this as well. There's all sorts of things here. Yeah. $15.29. All the different battles and all that. So you have like video things you can listen to explain what's happening and things like that. This might have been just where the previous talk's just been, because it's dressed up, that guy there. Look. smell like paint and woodwork and things, and there's a few signs around saying they're doing improvement and maintenance, so they must be just sort of making repairs and things. Maybe he did the talk here, I don't know where he did the talk. There's a few venues where they do talks and demonstrations and things, like they do like fencing demonstrations and things like that. A new display, field of cloth of gold. So you can see where we are. And the different floors there. I'm only just showing bits of this. Tudor plough. So this is some amazing armoury here. This is like one of the treasures. So what does it say this is? This is 1500. So you got like Henry VIII's foot combat armour, 1520. So you're fully covered with that, aren't you? Yeah. The French changed the rules with 3 months to go, so Henry would need new armour. So this is 1520, Henry VIII's armour for the field of cloth of gold. Clothes and all that were rich and costly textiles and all that, yeah. And look at the amount of armour on a horse there. Yeah. So there's another venue where they do, this is where they do like combat displays and demonstrations and things here in this bit. Tournaments, 1511, Westminster tournament, to mark the birth of a son and heir for Henry VIII. Yeah. Yeah, so this is where you can, them yellow boats are like taxis, and you can get them to the train station, and I think another venue, I can't remember where. Yeah, so there's quite a few boats in. Very quiet, there's nobody here. Quite a bit of reflection off all the glass cases. I'm not sure it's coming out that well on the camera. Apologies if it's not that clear. We'll go up a flight of stairs to sort of half a floor up, or whatever, to like a gallery, like a sort of, yeah, like a gallery, like a platform which goes around the main bit here with more displays, if you see what I mean. So we've got this platform on this floor you can go around. It's above that display. About jousting. Well, that's just that bit when I first started the video. That is actually it there. We do the demonstrations there. The venue just outside. I'm not quite sure what this is about. iron armour, Italian or French, 1545 to 55. One of the finest armours in the world. Spectacular decoration. The embossed lion's head all over the armour. So it's not just like protecting you, it's incredibly decorated and intricate. So you've got like the lion's heads on the knees and the toes and all that. On your wrists, elbows, and it's all decorated, yeah. Have a look at this one. This is where we came in, that was the entrance door down there, and people are sort of greeting you when you come in. So yeah, free admission, you can come to this, and yeah, they have shows and talks, and yeah. I think they have a more busy schedule at weekends as well of talks on. During the day it seems to be once an hour there's a thing, but you see how quiet it is, there's not much audience, so yeah. Napoleonic wars and things here. It's Gatling machine gun, 1873. So it's actually that one. And then number 2 is a Gatling in 1876, which is that one. They're all Gatling 1873, so it's like getting more, yeah, that one there. Yeah, machine guns, yeah. Get some more views there. You can see the river here, look. It's quite fast flowing with all the snow melt, I think. You can see down there. So you can see kind of where the canal meets the river, along little stretches along here. But it's flowing quite fast. So they have a weir here that they've installed as a flood defence, which they lower. So there's inflatable pillars. They deflate the pillars and the weir can kind of drop down, and so the whole river level can drop when there's high flow forecast, and then when there's low flow, below the pillar is back up again, it pushes the weir up like that, and so the water level can rise so that boats and things can still go along. So that's part of the flood defence investment. Right, I'll go per floor now, I think. If I can find the stairs to get up. Early machine guns, dear me. Yeah. All these displays are like daggers and yeah. Swords, guns, yeah. You can see stairs to go down. We'll try and find the stairs to go up. Somewhere. Couldn't find the stairs, so go for the lift instead. Look at these glass lifts. Here's one coming up, look. I'm going to go up to the 4th floor. This lift doesn't go to the 5th floor. Just go a little bit. 4th floor. There we go. Couldn't find the stairs, so I used that instead. Escape rooms. School workshop in progress in there. $12.93 that from Kyoto. These armoured elephants. Incredible, isn't it? Elephant armour, 16th, 17th century from India. This is the only known surviving example of a near complete mail and plate elephant armour in any public collection in the world. So there we go. So that's it. So that's the best in the world. Another area where they do shows and that, look there. Demonstrations and talks and things. This is all a bit dark and scary in here in this one. Guns and swords and what have you. Small guns here, look. Pistols. So you can see that's the jousting sort of arena there, right there. And that's actually a little like a Holiday Inn hotel. Surprisingly, I don't know why it's all so gloomy in here. Can't really see the stuff properly. So this one, the helmet, mask and cuirass belong together. The remaining components have been associated. So where's this from then? It's cuirass is made of gold, lacquered rawhide. Fitted by elderly men who appreciate it as lightweight. Japan, so Japanese 18th century. Yeah. So it's Japanese stirrups, horse armour and all that from Japan, so it's all, yeah. Japanese armour. Japanese tea house. I'll go up to the next little balcony floor up there. You can go. If I can find the stairs up. Notice they've still got the tree lit up there. Like a massive Christmas tree sort of thing. All lit up. Down these big stairs now. I think the very top area seems to be closed off quite a bit because of refurbishment works and things. There's quite a lot going on. So, yeah. We've got a big shop here as well, a museum shop and a cafe. Well, there we go. So it's getting a bit darker now. All the lights on these buildings and cafes and things. Yeah, so it takes 12 minutes to get £3 a journey to Leeds train station. It's nothing happening, but maybe there's just people come to do it. I don't know. Maybe it's closed because they've got the lock there shut. Maybe because of the high flow in the river, you can't operate. This bridge obviously opens when they want to get a boat in and out. The Royal Armouries from the outside. That's the cafe area there, and the shop bottom. Of course, it is a massive space, and only some of it's taken up with the museum, because a lot of it's actually like lecture theatres and conference rooms that you can book out, an event space. So a lot of it hasn't got displays. Look at all this completely covered in scaffolding and building works going on. It's a big area, isn't it? All that. We'll just go and have a look at the river here. That's the stairwell that you walk up. Just got the armoury on the walls. Yeah, so I think with the river flows being high, they've got the locks closed and using the canal. So this is where the canal comes along and it just joins with the river for a stretch. I mean, that is the end of it. Basically, it's the Leeds-Liverpool Canal, and this is it. That's the Leeds bit. It ends. So if you then want to join the River Aire and go further downstream that way, you can do on your barge. So that's the river flowing over a weir then. You can see, actually I can see beehives or something on that island over there. So that there is the Royal Armouries building. Yorkshire Water got office space in there, I think. And that's towards the sort of city centre that way. That is the hotel that Claire, Paul and Holly stayed in next to the Royal Armouries a couple of years ago. I came down. Pizza Express there. Let's have a little walk up. Yeah, so it looked like a Christmas tree, didn't it, from when I was standing in Royal Armouries, but it's actually just a line of these trees, and each one it's just got a few lights sort of draped across it. It's funny the effect when you stood back. I think there's a tree at the end that looks like it's got more lights on it. We'll have a look at that. Got these little displays. Look here, I don't know what that's about. Just LED displays. It's like a gym, that one, I think. So the bottom floor of all these apartment blocks and things, they've got like different cafes or services like gyms and this sort of thing. There's all sofas and that in there. What that is, department, I don't know what that means. Private workspaces and meeting rooms. So it's like a conference venue basically. It's got a restaurant or a bar there as well. We'll have a look at all these colourful things here as well. So it's just apartments, look at all that, whoa, right up there. Yeah, these sort of LED blocks, I don't know, yeah, different designs. Something spinning around and making that. All these trees with the lights on, and then it's like office blocks and things, offices up there, people working desks and things up there, and a little Tesco Express at the end here. I might have a look in there, see if anything. Yeah. There we go, and then I'll head back to the car, I think.